tassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Honor to him, the blessed one, the worthy one, the fully enlightened one. My utmost respect to the perfectly enlightened Samma Sambuddha, the noble doctrine of the Buddha, and the noble Mahasangha, the disciples of the Buddha. Hello everyone. Good evening. How are you doing? Okay, so we all breathe, right? How many times do we breathe in a minute? Do you know that?
15 to 20. 15 to 20.
5?
15 to 20.
15 to 20? Okay, shall we try? We can try ourselves. Yeah. So you can breathe, you can meditate and count your breath. Let us try for 1 minute and we'll see how long do we really breathe. It actually changes from one person to another, okay? Okay, let's get started. Please, I'm going to count, okay? It should not be the same number, right? Okay. How many? 14?
36 for me.
36?
6.
36?
No, just 6.
Just 6?
Just
Ah.
6. Oh.
Yes.
5 or 6 too, but usually I breathe much faster.
Today how many?
5 or 6 this time.
5
so
or
it was
6?
deeper.
And you?
7.
7? What about you?
I didn't count.
Countless.
Yeah.
7.
7? Okay. So when we are in actually relaxing mood, it could be much lighter breaths, right? But if we breathe, if we have breathing in different occasions, different locations, then our breathing can also differ, also from age to age. I just did a little research today. How many breaths do we actually breathe? Why do I do this? Because I think this meditation is about breath, so I thought it will be helpful. So a normal average adult will breathe 12 to 20 breaths. So if we take like in between, it could be maybe like 16. An infant would breathe 30 to 60 times. They breathe faster. So if you breathe more or less, that means there should be some underlying health condition. You have to be careful. Then even further, like 1 to 3 years and 3 to 6 years, little kids, they breathe normally 20 to 40, and 6 to 12, 14 to 30, and 13 plus 12 to 20 breaths. So we could come under elder category, and that means average we breathe around 16. So 1 minute 16 means 1 hour how many?
16.
960?
Yeah, that's good counting. 960 in an hour for an average healthy person, right? What about in a day then? Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot. 23,040, okay? 23,000 breaths we take every single day, imagine. And then if you live like 1 year, how many breaths? Yes,
6.5 million.
that's almost there. Yeah, 600. 8,409,000. That's a lot of breaths that we take. I want to actually take your attention to these things, pay your attention to these things. And if you live like 80 years, how many millions then?
647?
Yes, yes. 670,768,000 breaths we take if we live 80 years. I mean, this is for an average person. And this is also very interesting. All of us, when we are born into this world, we start with a breath, right? We start with a breath, and I know, like, we don't remember how we did it. None of us remember. I think we have seen like the doctors like trying so hard to make us breathe, right? And then ever since, from that moment onward, until our last breath, we have so many millions and millions of breaths. And any of these breaths can be our last breath. Did you notice that? Any of these breaths can be our last breath. We don't know which one, which million, we don't know. So all of us breathe. Whether you are American or Asian or whoever, right? We all breathe. And no matter what language you speak, no matter what culture you belong to, all of us breathe. And all religious groups breathe. And then all of us have different breaths. Every one of us have different breath pattern. And even in one single person, the breath pattern can change, right? What kind of change can happen when you breathe? Yes?
Like if you have anxiety, it'll speed up.
Yes. If you have anxiety, if you are angry, right? It will speed up. This also is an interesting thing. So if you are in a calm or relaxation mode today, you will breathe very nicely, very healthy breaths today you will. Because we are also going to pay attention, practice mindfulness while breathing. And then when we have alertness and focus, then our breath pattern also can change. Stress and anxiety, as you mentioned, our breath pattern can change. And when you have euphoria or elevated mood, very happy when you graduate or something, you can also have a different breath pattern. And what happens when you have fear and panic? Breath pattern can change. It It's not the normal average breath pattern. Then sadness or melancholy. When you have sadness and melancholy, you also have a different breath pattern. Anger, frustration, again, your heartbeat, breath pattern can change. And also fury and excitement. Then we have sleepiness and lethargy, and then meditation and transcendental states. So these are some of the moods that I just found out, how we can change our breath pattern. Why is it important today? Why is it so important today? It's so important because, as I mentioned, any of these breaths can, be our last breath. And then if we know the art of breathing, that can really strengthen your own inner peace. You will be able to monitor your breath pattern, and then you will be in control in many occasions when we have different mood changes. Okay? And how do we do that? Like, let's say, like you are angry, you need to know the signs, right? You need to know the signs when you are angry. And sometimes maybe your ears get like very warm, or maybe your palpitation, heartbeat goes up. You need to know some signs, bodily signs, when you have those things. And then immediately you should be able to monitor, observe your breath pattern. Wow, the breath pattern is changing. And along with that, your brain waves also change. And everything in the body changes. So if we know this, if we are more mindful about this, if we continue to practice this breath meditation, it can really benefit each and every one of us. So that's why I wanted to mention how so very important to focus on that. Okay? So for breath, we need have this respiratory system to work smoothly. So in meditating, we need to keep our body straight. That's very important. Can you? Yeah. Are you okay with that? Yes. Sometimes maybe you need a little cushion to keep your spinal cord straight, and that way your respiratory system can function smoothly. Okay. And along with that, the head and the body. So keep it straight. Relax your shoulders. And then it will be helpful. Plus, when you focus on your breath, you need to know that you have to be absolutely silent. Then only you can listen to your own breath. It's not like other music or something. This is breath. It could go very subtle later on when you calm down, especially in meditative mode. So you have to be really absolutely calm, and you have to be unmoved. Okay. Remember, you also need to focus on your bodily structure, like the posture, in fact, straight body posture, and then you can relax your body and relax your mind, and then focus on your breath. Let's do some practice. In order to get started, maybe we'll take a good long deep breath. That'll help you get into a good meditative mode. Take a good long deep breath through the nostril, and then hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly release and relax, step by step. One more time, take a good long deep breath. Hold it And slowly release and relax. This will also ease out the pressure on your shoulders and also some bodily muscles. Okay. And keep your right palm on the left palm and connect your two thumbs gently. Place them on your lap. If you sit on a chair, maybe you can place your palms on your knees even, and do not cross your legs while sitting on a chair if you do so. Gently, compassionately close your eyes. When you close your eyes, you will be able to focus better. Still, there could be some people who have difficulty in closing eyes. Maybe you feel sleepy easily, or due to some other reason, then you can half close your eyes. Look at something that you don't feel disturbed. If possible, gently close your eyes. Make sure your eyebrows are relaxed. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Your entire body is relaxed. Now let us listen to our own breaths. Observe the natural breath. Incoming and outgoing breaths. Where does the incoming breath touch your body first time ever before entering the body? Mostly it should be the nostril. Incoming breath touches the nostril before entering the body in most cases. When you breathe out, where does the outgoing breath touch your body before leaving? Mostly it should be your upper lip or something. Depending on the nose, some people have bigger noses, some people have shorter noses. You can check yourself, your own breath. Now when we close our eyes and be calm bodily, we might hear some very subtle noises, sounds around, very natural, which we normally hear when we open our eyes. Just recognize them, don't panic. Stay calm and focus on your own breath.